Hello everybody, welcome back. And yeah, I've rebuilt what I've lost from the death in the last video, excuse me. And this time I went out of Manulin on the pick and on the medic. Just because, why not? It's better, I have access to it. And the durability on them is quite insane without any upgrades. There is no point to upgrade the durability. Like, this isn't a mod where you do a lot of mining. I just have my pick to kind of remove what I've built, and that's about it. So yeah, there's no point in me putting flux on it or going insane on the durability. I just went with moss on them again, just because I never really run them out. So, one thing I did do is I placed these vanilla blaze spawners in here. And the downside of vanilla blaze spawners, as you probably know, is you have to be here to watch them spawn. Like, they won't work unless you're within like 15 blocks. I think the vanilla mechanic is something like 15. That is a downside to having actual spawners instead of the MFR setup, but it really doesn't bug me. I don't need a million blaze rods. Hell, I probably have too many as is. Yeah, I have 3,000 blaze rods. I think I'm good on blaze rods. If I ever need them, I can just idle here and let them spawn. But yeah, today I kind of wanted to revisit the smelteries. I don't want to get rid of my smelteries to process my ores because I really like smelteries. So what I'm gonna do is just go crazy with them. I want to build like a separate room for these crucibles. I'm sure you can notice the video lag when I look at these crucibles. More lag, and even more lag. I have 3 sets of 12 crucibles down here. I kind of want to move them away from my base to get rid of the lag. And I wanted to go... I think I'll go off this way and build like a little area for my smelteries and my crucibles. Yeah, I think I'll build a little area over here. And I wanted to kind of go obscene with the smelteries because there's no max height limit to a smeltery. So I wanted to build like 2 really gigantic smelteries at like the doorway of this building. That's going to house my crucibles and whatnot. I think that's the plan. And the reason why I'm revisiting the smelteries, I think it's this 64K drive. Is this my partition editor? Yeah, this 64K drive has an insane amount of ores stocked up. I can't keep up with my sieve demand right now. I cannot keep up at all. Look at this. Absolutely insane amount of ores just built up. Insane amount of ores. So I'm gonna build like, I don't know, 20, 30, maybe 40 block tall smelteries, 2 of them. I already have a bunch of grout being made. Oh, I'm done. Let's see, seared bricks. I've got 900, I'm probably gonna need more. Let's just request like 500 more seared bricks. I'm good on everything. Might need some more clay. I could turn that clay barrel on. Oh, this bug drives me nuts. Something doesn't let me walk through this door with force armor. I'm not sure what it is. Let's turn the clay barrel on just so it keeps up with the seared brick production. Yeah, I'm going to start building a bit, get a little area ready, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I just slept through the night really quick, and I think this is as good a spot as any. I just built a little stairway off the top, and this is where we're going to build our room to house our lag machines, the crucibles, and we're going to build a couple massive smelteries right here, basically, right there and right there. And what I want to build this room out of is seared bricks from Tinkers. These seared bricks. But Tinkers has its own thing. You might have seen them in my inventory, the chisel. And I did make some really nice chisels out of Manulin. I put an emerald on, put moss on to auto repair, and I gave it 2 obsidian plates. So these chisels should do a really nice job. But the chisels are made in the tool forge with right here, chisel head and a tool rod. And you make them in your part builder. So, just like any other tinker's tool, you just craft them up and they'll do a great job. So what I want to do is get some seared bricks. And we're gonna chisel these guys down. The other chisel, I don't think this chisel does anything to these bricks. Pretty sure it doesn't. No. It doesn't recognize these bricks. So how you use this, you put your bricks in there and you put your chisel beside it, and you'll get Tinker's bricks. This is seared road. And we're gonna get fancy seared bricks. I think these are the ones I want. No, these aren't. I might want some of them, but the ones I want... Chiseled seared bricks? No. Oh, I think I passed it. Oops. I already have some more. Looks like we're gonna have to find a use for that stack. Seared road, fancy seared bricks. These aren't the ones I want. Which ones are these? Seared paver. Ooh, do I have to make seared paver? Out of seared stone. Oh no! Well, these fancy stone bricks aren't too bad either. I mean, I like these. I could deal with these, but I wanted the seared pavers. That means I'm gonna have to smelt a lot of cobblestone to get seared pavers. So I think the only way you get seared stone is by smelting cobblestone. But the ones I wanted, you do have to chisel down seared paver right here. And I don't think I can get these from seared bricks. These seared pavers are pretty nice. They really remind me of Thaumcraft blocks. These are the ones I wanted to build the structure out of, but these will do, I guess. I mean, I really do want seared pavers. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll shut down my smeltery and just start pumping cobble in. Yep, I think so. I should have a seared stone whitelist right there. So I'm going to shut down my smeltery and I'm just going to keep pumping cobble in. And we are going to get some more of these seared pavers because I really like the pavers. I mean, the chiseled is okay, the fancy seared bricks, but I want the seared pavers. That's just personal preference. Okay, so let me do that. Let me shut down the smelter, get some seared pavers going. It's going to take a long time to get it because it's a really bad exchange ratio for cobblestone to pavers. You know, and I think the good news is I could still use these for smelteries themselves. Like, we don't have to use old-fashioned bricks. We could use these fancy seared bricks or the chiseled, I think, for a smeltery. It says smeltery structure block. So let's find out. Controller. I'm gonna need a controller. Whoop. Let's get some more tanks. Seared tanks. I'm gonna need a couple of these. 4 tanks. Maybe I want 8 tanks. Well, on too many. Oh well. Sure, I'll get some glass, some windows. Might as well make these smelteries look really nice. They're gonna be kind of the entrance to this place. What should I build the walkway with? Can I make slabs out of these things? Seared paver. Can I slab you? Ooh, I can. Perfect. Give me some of them. Can I slab these as well? I can. Give me a stack of those. So this can make for a fancy walkway. When we get around to updating this wood path, we'll make a little bit of a fancy walkway. Yeah, these pavers look nice. I do like the way these look. We can incorporate these chiseled somehow too. I don't know, we could think of something. We'll think of something to incorporate those. But let's find out if we can make a smeltery. Let's see, where would I want my door? Maybe right here. Let's go a couple more in. 2, and this would be kind of the doorway to it. Do I have any more seared stone left? Stone is not coming through yet. It's probably still smelting. Yeah, it's starting to come through. I can use the pavers as a doorway for now. I should probably sleep really quick. Oops. That'll mark the door well enough for the time being. Alright, so if that's where my doorway is, I kind of want my smelteries to hang out a slight bit. Let me grab some regular old blocks. Just some normal bricks for the floor. Alright, let's see if I had them. Like so. It would kind of come up the wall and I could have the basins I could have the basins inside. That would kind of look neat. Could even move it out one more. Oh, one more and down one level. Yeah, I think I like the way this will look. I mean, my wall will come around the smeltery, and our smeltery itself will be jetting out like so. Just have to watch our Darkcraft energy level. Don't want to fall into the void again because of greedy flying. Yeah, I like that. That'll look cool. I think I'll put the controller right there on each one of them. I might even move this wood lane back a bit more and just replace it all with pavers so I can kind of walk in front and inspect our smelteries. Alright, where's my controllers? Moment of truth to see if these fancy bricks actually work. Two tanks on the outside, and we'll have 2 tanks on the inside. Tanks. It's a valid smeltery. Okay, so these fancy bricks will in fact work. That makes me really happy. Can I change the look of the controller though? Let's find out. No. There's only one controller. Bah. Only one controller. Not the end of the world. Just wanted to update you guys to see how much seared stone I've got. 3 seared stone off of how much cobble? A stack, just about 2 stacks of cobble. And I got 3 seared stone. Ouch. Yeah, that stuff takes a little while to make. A little while to make seared stone. So I don't think we're going to be getting this building done in one video, but we could definitely get the 2 super smelteries going because we have a ton of seared brick. And I really want to make it out of seared paper. And I did kind of change up the floor. So yeah, we found a decent design. Decent enough design. I'm going to follow the same thing on this side. And when I get more seared paver, we can lay out the floor a bit better too. Yeah, this will look nice. We'll put another couple rows when I get more of the paver. I like this already. Time to build up the super smelteries, I think, though. And should I just stick with fancy? I mean, why not, right? That should give me... yeah, it's working. Definitely working. Time to build a couple of crazy smelteries. Okay, so I'm back and I'm out of materials now, but I think this is the height I want my 2 smelteries. That'll look like some kind of an iron factory or something. It'll look awesome. These are 20 block tall. Maybe 21. 20, 21, something in that range blocks tall. I'm going to have another one on the other side. Then I'm going to have the seared paver be kind of the wall. I'm not sure how far I'll go up. Maybe a couple under, just so it looks like they are in fact smelteries. And obviously this will be inside the building. And I'll have my basins. I'll have a drain right here on each one. And then my basins will be inside. And now I'm kind of thinking about how I want to get my items from my sieves over to here. And the lava. I mean, I'm going to relocate my crucibles into this building sooner or later. It's going to take a long time to get the seared paver required to finish up the building, but sooner or later my lava is going to be in there. But for the time being, probably Tesseracts. I'm probably just going to item Tesseract all my ores, all the silver ore and all that good stuff, the pulverized, the crushed, the sands, pulverized, crushed, something else. What's the other one called? It's gonna bug me. Pulverized, crushed, and broken. Broken is what it's called. So I'm gonna need to build some more Tesseracts. Let's see, I'm gonna need 2 for items and 2 for lava. Would I ever want power in there? Maybe. But I think I'm gonna need 4 Tesseracts altogether, so let me whip up 4 Tesseracts. Well, not really whipping it up, but actually I should have some Enderium left over. I do have some Enderium. Maybe I can just whip up some Tesseracts. I have 1 left over. That's for my mob essence. No, that's for power. We'll keep that one. I don't want to use that one. So let's get some more frames. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to have to fill them up, so I need how much? 1,000 per, and an ender pearl is 250, I think. So 16 should be good enough. I think it should be 4 per Tesseract if I'm not mistaken. You're all set up. Nice, it's 4 per. Perfect. Let me whip up these Tesseracts and we'll decide where we're going to go from there. Okay, so I got my Tesseracts, and I think I'm just going to shut down these smelteries altogether for the time being, and even my sieves, because I'm going to make quite a big mess if I have this all torn apart. So let me just shut off everything. It's not like I'm short on resources right now anyways, so these can just be shut off for the time being. Let's shut down the sieves, pause the system for a bit. I'm going to tear apart this smeltery. I'm also going to tear apart these lines. Just this line mainly, because this one's now obsolete if I'm building the smelteries over there. These lava lines will pull out too. These chests I have to all move. I'm going to get something in the meantime. I don't know what, but we'll see what kind of bricks I could... Maybe I'll just use regular old bricks before I could get to my seared paver, excuse me. Because I do have to have this operational. I do want to have this operational this video, so yeah. Let me build something in there for the time being. Probably just bricks. Probably just gonna get some bricks laid down. Alrighty, so I'm back and the smelteries are done. Let me just turn this off because it's draining quite a bit of lava. Smelteries are done, but still waiting on seared stone. It's gonna take a long time to get the required stone. Alright, this is my output pipe. Do I want the tesseract upstairs? I can't really think of a decent place to put it where it'll look nice up here. Maybe I'll just hide the tesseract downstairs. Yeah, I think we will. Alright, let's set this up. So, lava. Just call it lava. Set frequency 2, save it as lava. This is 1, right? Yep. Lava. So we're gonna go send fluid, blocked, blocked. Yeah, that'll now be sending lava. Where was I? Oh yeah, smelters are done. I hooked up the one tesseract. Now let's get this tesseract hooked up. Fluid ducts, we're gonna have to go floating down underneath. I haven't built the sub-level yet, but we'll get to a sub-level. These should be tanks. Here? Yeah, seared tanks. Good. Gonna have to get my magic to recharge because I'm about to fall. Okay, let's wait for a magic to recharge before we die again. Oh, and I guess I should explain what I have planned here too. Because I figured if I'm making these two giant smeltery towers, I might as well make this place look cool. Ignore the chest, I just dollied them over from my old smelteries that I tore up. That one I'm gonna keep, just because I do like to have a smeltery that I can kind of make alloys in myself and make tool parts, and it just looks neat. It's a really cool multi-block. Yeah, waiting for the magic to recharge. What I've planned on doing here is having these drains drain to tanks. And I'm gonna have kind of these fluid ducts going through the wall. I want to see them. I'm just going to cover up the back end, and I'll leave these fluid ducts just flowing through the wall, and I'll see the molten metal heading to these tanks where I have some covers left open for a fluid duct to run into. And we're going to have these tanks output from the top, and the top output will be hidden into basins wherever I decide to put the basins. And I want to control these with levers, so I'll probably put a lever above each tank that I can manually control the actual tank of liquid metal with. Because I figured that would look pretty neat to walk into your smeltery area and just see tanks full of liquid metal. So that's kind of the idea there. My magic should be recharged now, so let's get these lines run as quick as possible. I really do need to put a basement here so I don't have to float around. Oops. Alright, I need to get out of there. Magic is not filling quick enough. I'll just grab some bricks for now and we'll make a basement. Bricks. Maybe. No, I don't have enough. It takes way more than that. By the way, I figured that every time you put items in, it seriously drains your wireless thing. So what you want to do is use your dump bag that you made. Well, that I made. If you do have a dump bag set to the network, you probably want to use that over putting items into your wireless terminal. Only pull out of that thing, otherwise you're going to be draining it so quick. So quick. I should have enough energy to go float back down. I'm going to need my wrench to fix this. And where did I have the line on the inside? Running out of energy. I really need to make a basement there. let's just do that next. Make a place where we could stand down there. We'll make a stairwell inside here somewhere nice. We'll make it look nice. Oh, I need so much more seared paver. Speaking of which, let's go check how much we have. We've drained a tiny bit of cobble. I did fill up that chest halfway again, so that's like... That's about a chest full of cobble we've smelted down in between cuts, and let's see how much seared stone we've gotten. I made 29, so we've gotten about 40 seared stone off of a chest of cobble. Yeah. It's not a very good ratio. Not a very good ratio for this seared paver. Alright, first things first, let's make a bit of a basement here that we could stand on. Don't worry about making it look nice later. That should be good enough there. Got some slabs. Well, at least now we have a place to stand. Yeah, that's about where I'd want the wall to be. How many out is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4 out of stone. Out of power. That's okay, we have enough to get this hooked up now at least. So that'll be my lava pipes. What looks so awkward here? Oh, this one's not hooked up. Symmetrical? Symmetrical. Actually, don't need that. Oh, I want that one. So then I can see through the bottom with the window. Don't want to see through the bottom of the window. This one we can remove, that's controller. Nice, that'll look good. And this tesseract will be our lava input. Well, outputting to our smelteries, but inputting from the other tesseract. So we're going to set it to the lava frequency, and we're going to block this, block that. It's already on fluid receive, so that's perfect. It'll now fill up this line all the time with lava. Yeah, good enough. You can use this flight time too to start hooking up these lines. Good. Good. And the nice thing about this is I shouldn't need to whitelist these at all unless I'm being very picky on I want this tank to be this exactly. And why do these say they have lava in them? I think that's a bug. Yeah, that's a bit of a bug. I think it was because I was just looking at lava for some reason. Okay, so back to my train of thought. I don't think I need to whitelist these at all because they are going to be working similar to barrels where the first fluid out of the tank will find the closest output and that will only accept that liquid. So once it says iron, it'll only be iron. I mean, I should probably whitelist them anyways, like put servos and whitelist them anyways because I'll probably drain these tanks. So maybe I will be picky about it and I could arrange it like iron, silver, gold, copper, tin, etc. I could have shiny, what else? Nickel, lead, and the other one. Whatever the other one is. Yeah, I guess I can be kind of picky with it. Just because the same situation as with the mob essence tanks. Let's go check on that too, by the way. Because this has been running for quite a while. Wow, okay. So this has been running for about 3 or 4 hours, and we're completely full. Let's go expand those mob essence tanks, because there's no reason not to. Yeah, I'll take that. I gotta clean up this area. I got a plank. I'm out of power though. I can't get my wireless receiver here. Just need a slab. Did I already charge up my receiver? I think I did put it in there. Where is it? Oh, it's on my bar. That'll do. We've doubled the storage of this tank, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, and remember last video how I had the problem with the liquid duct, or the fluid duct, not emptying into the tanks? I don't know how it happened, but when I was building, I got some sewage in the tanks. That was a problem. Like when I came back today and I started inspecting it, I seen there was sewage in the tank above. So somehow there was sewage in there, and the mob essence, this level of the tank, like you can see that fine outline. I don't know if you can, but there's a fine outline. This level was full, and the next level had like 100 millibuckets of sewage in it. So that's what was going wrong. Now it's working great. I have the same setup as I did originally, but these tanks don't have sewage in them. So it should be great. It should work fine now. Absolutely fine. But I'm sad to say that this is actually going to have to be a 2-part build. But I hope you're as excited about it as I am. Ignore these chests. I think this is going to look pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool when we get more seared pavers and we start hooking up these lines to actual liquid metal, molten metal, if you will. Molten metal. I think this setup is going to look pretty damn cool. This is definitely going to have to be a 2-part build. I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know why, but these smelteries are just my favorite multi-block. They're so raw. They're so Minecraft. I mean, IC2 and Thermal Expansion, they're really cool mods in their own way for being just so techy and, you know, really in-depth. But the smelteries, they just remind me of just raw Minecraft. I really love the smelteries. They're just awesome. Awesome. Ticker's Construct in general is a really awesome mod. But like I said, this is gonna have to be a 2-part build, I suppose. We got the major thing done though. We got the smelteries built. All we have to do is get the items over here, and I'm debating if I just want to use AE for it, Applied Energistics, if I just want to export straight into the smelteries. I'm gonna have to decide on that in between videos. And I'm also gonna have to keep up with this cobblestone, because I need a lot of seared stone. So that's what I'm going to be doing in between videos, is just getting a mass pile of sear stone and deciding on how I want to route the items here. I mean, I built these tesseracts. I'm not sure if I want to tesseract items with item ducts or if I want to export stuff directly from AE. Because I do have a lot of ore built up. Like, I have over 9,000 iron ore. And that's only in broken. I have over 9,000 broken iron ore. So, I think I might just export straight with AE. Probably gonna export straight with AE. But until next time, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm really excited about this build coming up. This is gonna look really neat. I think it's gonna look really neat anyways. But yeah, until next time, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm pretty excited about this. It's gonna look pretty awesome when we get it done. and we'll see you next time.